Now, this is the hardest thing of all to find. It's a home for two older, large dogs. But you have Gracie, who's 7 years old, and she's the Amstaff type. And Mika, who is 5, and she's a Lab Shepherd. Both dogs have been together pretty much all of their lives, and they depend on each other for security. They love each other. They've lost their families. They've lost their homes. They can't lose each other as well. They're great with people. They're great with kids. They do not do well with other dogs, nor do they do well with cats. So they want to get into a house where they are the only people. But now you're talking about middle-aged dogs, and if you look at Mika, you see just how active she is. They want attention all the time. They want to be loved. They want to be petted. They want to cuddle close. I understand that Gracie thinks she's a lap dog. And if you sit down on a chair or a couch, she's going to be in your lap as large as she is. And it may not be nice to mention, but she is not svelte. Mika wants to play. She wants to play fetch. She wants to run outside. But they want to give kisses. They want to love. They want to be around people. They are in a cage, and they are terribly sad in the cage. They get out of the cage. All they want to do is potty because they're housebroken, and they try not to go in their cage, but they have very little choice. And having done that, all they want to do is be petted and talked to and loved. So if you have room in your heart, in your home, for two larger dogs who love each other to pieces, and they will be your only fur children, if you'd like a couple of them, these two guys will wait because they're older and because they're a pair. They'll wait longer than anything else in the shelter. And temperament-wise and heart-wise and loving-wise, they are as deserving as any dog that's ever walked through our doors. Their names are Gracie and Mika, and they're looking for a very special, kind, loving human to take them home and love them forever. And this is the last dog we're going to show you today, and kind of our special needs dog, although she's perfectly healthy. Her name is Eleanor. She is a purebred beagle. She is 12 years old. She's a bit rotund. She's good with kids of all ages. She's good with other dogs. She's good with cats. All this dog wants is love, hugs, pets, and attention. And she will do anything within her power for any of the above, and we might add snacks, treats, and food as well. She loves going for rides in the car. She walks nicely on a leash and loves to go for walks. And her best thing to do is snuggle and be a lap dog with her friends. Again, this is a dog who, at 12 years old, who has no chance of getting a home unless somebody comes along and says, "My God, what a lovely old girl. I think I'll make her years wonderful." And she may have several years. Beagles can live to be 16, 17, 18, and sometimes they don't, and there's no way of predicting it. Right now, she seems perfectly healthy. Right now, she seems perfectly loving, and that will stay. The personality is there. The beautiful, sweet face. Let's see if we can get that face turned around here. Let's see what she'll do if I make a squeaky for her. Ignore it completely. Hey, sweet. Look at that beautiful, loving, sweet face. This is a dear old dog who, through no fault of her own, has lost her home, has lost her family, has lost everything that made life safe and comfortable for her, and has wound up in a shelter, just waiting and praying for someone to see beyond the portly body and beyond the graying face and into those lovely, loving eyes, the tongue that never stops kissing, the tail that never stops wagging, and said, "This is the girl that I want to take home." You're looking at Eleanor. She is our special needs girl, and she is incredibly, incredibly deserving of a wonderful, loving home, and she's waiting for someone to offer it to her. We have shown you wonderful, loving cats and dogs, sweet-tempered, affectionate, and all waiting for homes of their own. Please, if you have room in your heart, come out and adopt. Once again, as I said in my last show, Save a Pet is in horrendous financial difficulty now because so many people losing their homes have been bringing in animals that they can no longer keep. If you can donate, this would be the time. If you can adopt, that would be wonderful too, so there's room for other animals here. All About Animals would like to thank Cairo Animal Hospital in Highland Park for sponsoring our show and helping us find homes for these lovely, loving animals.